Hey guys, it's the Dev Gabe here, and in today's video, I'm giving a car dealer script giveaway. So I have this, and it will be in the description. Just make sure that when you get it, you just insert each of these items into the folder, and we're gonna do it together right now. Remotes goes into replicated storage, and I already have remotes, so I'll just take that and put it into the remotes folder because I already have the same folder. And then server script service goes into server script service. And then server storage goes into server storage. Starter GUI goes into starter GUI. And then workspace goes into workspace. And of course, you would want to move the workspace, and you could always change the parenting of things because I wouldn't just put this all into workspace. This is just for simplicity so you could see what's going on. Car dealer is the guy, car dealer floor, car dealer zone, and then the table, which is the guy's table in front. And then we could run the game so I could show you. Okay, we're in the game. We're going to talk to our car dealer right here. Hello, I want a car, or you could say never mind. If we say never mind, nothing's going to happen. You could just walk away. But I am going to click on it, and I'll say I want a car. It will open up his GUI. After he says sure, take a look. And then you could select the GUI. If you hover over it, it will have a white space. And there's only 2 cars, but you can easily add on to it. It's got a UI list layout, so you can easily just duplicate it and it will just go right under the next spot. So you could just keep duplicating it and extend it. There's 25 slots in total. If you press the X button, it will just close it out. I want to get the Jeep, so we'll spawn in the Jeep and I could just drive it. Oh, well, that had nothing to do with the script, but a little lag there too. This just has something to do with the vehicle itself. And if you do want to spawn a new one, you can spawn a new one. But if there is another vehicle inside of the zone, so if they're over the floor, then it will delete the vehicle that is under. So let's say, oh, yeah. We're not going to deal with that. We're just going to get a new vehicle. I want a car. And then I'll get Jeep again. And let's just say I don't want the Jeep anymore. And I don't know why the Jeep is messing up. This is just the default Roblox Jeep, so it shouldn't be breaking, but apparently it's breaking. And that never happens, so. Yeah, so I want a car. I'll get the truck this time. Bam, it deletes the old vehicle and then puts a new one. And it's only in the zone. So the zone is just anything inside of this square, it will delete the old vehicle. And of course you could have a ton on the map. This one was not deleted, as you can see, but this one was because it was on top of the spawn plates. And yeah, I can show you the next steps if you want to add a new car onto the list. And you could always just delete the cars that I already have here. So let's just stop the game. And let's get a new car from the toolbox. So we'll go to View. No. Window. Toolbox. And we'll just get a new truck. Simple working truck. That's what I like to see. We got 5 scripts into this one. And it's a big truck. We're just going to put this. Oh, we got the wrong. That's the zone. So this is where it will delete the old vehicle if it's inside of that zone. But we have the Jeep right here. Or not the Jeep, the truck. and I want to make it so it is centered and it spawns where it needs to spawn, or else it won't work. And we'll just call this new vehicle, we'll call this vehicle strong truck. And it has to be all capitalized, so strong truck. Just like that. If it's not all capitalized, then you can't follow the text the same as the other texts on the GUI. So you could do lowercase, but it wouldn't look good on the GUI because it has to follow text to text with the name of the actual vehicle. So strong truck, and we got the primary. The primary part is basically the main part that I grab. The primary part of the model, or nil if not explicitly set. So it's just the main part of the vehicle, and I usually set it. I set a Z frame, but we're gonna just check if we're gonna get a main part inside of here, like a centered part, because that's how we spawn it. So I'll use something called a decal just to make sure that it's facing the same direction. So this is the back. So that means it's going to be spawning backwards. That's not good. And this isn't exactly centered as well. So because this part right here is not exactly the centered part. So we probably need this part right here. And we're going to just try looking for it. We're just going to hover over each part until this one right here is highlighted. Okay, we hovered over too much. All right, there you go. We got one part right here. And that's centered as well. It's called a helper part. That would be great to use. And we're just going to put a decal just to make sure we know the front face. And it looks like it is front faced. So that means it's going to be facing this direction, which is good. Let me just make sure. Front face, yes. So that means this part right here. And this would be the left. And then this would be... And as soon as you click the decal, this hovering won't work anymore. For the right face, and then if I want to see the front face, you can see face is front. And then that's exactly what we want. We're going to set this as the main part. We're going to rename this just for making sure. So we'll call this helper part. Actually, I don't want to break no script, but I don't think that the scripts will take multiple parts that are named the same. So we'll just call this center. Center. And then we're going to go under the model and we're going to select this primary part. Then we go in here. It has this little symbol because we're supposed to click on the part that we want to select as the primary part. And we're going to look for the one that we called center. There you go. Now we set it as center. Now we're going to put it into the folder that we have in server storage. Car dealer cars. There you go. You put it in there. It's called strong truck. And the other one's called truck. The other one's called Jeep. Now we're going to go into the car dealership GUI and we're going to enable it. There you go. We're going to go under car dealership background. And then in the scrolling frame, we have 1 and 2. Duplicate it. So press Control, which is CTRL, and then D, the letter D. So that's 2 keys. There you go. Then we have a new one. And you can see that it created an exact replica for number 3. And this can go to 25. So if I duplicate this again, it could go to the 25th slot and it will perfectly end there. There you go. There you go. And it would end at the 25th, which is good if you want 25 different cars from the car dealer. But we just want 3 because that's all we have so far. And we're just going to delete these as well. There you go. And inside of this one, we're going to go, and it's just one thing we need to change, just the car's name. The price, you guys have to work with the price with the script. If you want to put a price, you would have to check the leader stats and check and subtract it from their leader stats when they click on it. And we're going to go right here into car name. And the car name will be right here, strong truck. Strong truck. Nice. And that's all we have to do. And it fit perfectly. This looks like this is the max amount of space. And if it's actually not, it got smaller, as you can see, because the text actually couldn't fit completely. But just because it's text scaled, which is the proper way you're supposed to do GUIs, it will fit perfectly in that section that we set. So yeah, that's why it's a little smaller, because it couldn't fit. And we're just gonna disable the GUI, or hide the GUI, not disable it, just hide it. Enabled, so disabled. So yeah, we're basically just hiding it. And we'll close the toolbox because we don't need it, and we can run the game. So we're in the game. We're gonna talk to our car dealer. Hello, I want a car. We got the strong truck, big boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we do, buddy. Look at that. Yeah. And the door opens because that's how they made it. Oh, this is sick. This is pretty sick. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe for more content. And yeah, I will make sure that this vehicle, I like how the door opens. That's really cool. There you go. That's amazing how the car door opens. I want a car. I'll get the truck just to make sure it gets deleted. Oh, it didn't get deleted. Interesting. Well, oh, okay, that's good. This is actually good that I tested this out. So it looks like we need to go into server script service. So stop the game, go into server script service, go into car dealer giver, which is our script that we're working on. Well, that gives us the car. And right here it says vparents.name. You're going to have to copy the exact name just to make sure it gets deleted if it's in the zone. So it says delete old cars in zone. It detects if it's under the zone, and we're going to have to put our name in. So or vparents.name equals strong truck. There you go. And just like that, we just added it in, and it will get destroyed just like the rest when it's inside the zone. And now we can play the game. We're going to just test it out pretty quickly. We're not going to even get into the car. I want my car. We're going to get the truck. There you go. And of course, if you guys didn't know, the destroy functions actually causes lag in your game. Whenever you destroy a part, it actually makes it lag more. even not just apart anything. So it's not really good to destroy things, but for simplicity and yeah, for simplicity for everyone to use this, we'll make it so it does destroy. Got my alarm going off there. There you go. So it deletes the old one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you wanted to delete that, make sure you add that in. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe for more content like this one. And Dev Gave, peace out. Okay, like and subscribe for more content like this one.